I'm joined by my colleague. He's a student from the University of Nairobi. He's going to introduce himself. And my name is Felix.
My name is Lomoni Robert, as a first year student watching veterinary medicine surgery.
Okay, karibu sana. Now, on the discussion today, we are talking about campus ASO. So, Robert, what are you really doing in the campus apart from studies?
Currently, apart from studies, I'm a musician. I sing in the choir. I also play the organ. I've studied music, and that's what I do.
Are you talking about singing in the campus choir, to be specific?
No, I'm part of the St. Paul Student Choir, which sings in several events.
That's where you get your ASO from?
Yeah, we get a little token from the events we attend. Sometimes not much, sometimes, but just enough to keep you going.
Okay. How do you balance education and this side hustle whereby money is now motivating you? How do you balance the two?
Basically, my classes are from Monday to Friday, and a fixed time of 8 to 5 p.m. in the evening. The remaining time in the evening, sometimes not every day, I take some time to go to the choir, practice some new songs, and play the organ. On the weekends, when I have no classes, I take some part of my time. So it doesn't so much get to knock each other with academics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt tempted whereby an event is on a weekday and you have a class? And most of your classes, I know, they are physical classes.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten this temptation? There is a token whereby you can go and sing, perform, get 1,000 at the end of the day. Have you ever gotten that temptation?
Yeah, many times there comes events on weekdays, like on Wednesdays, Fridays. Yesterday we had an event in Karen, but I didn't go for the event. We had a cut, so I could not make it to the event. The event comes on weekdays, but you have to determine your point of where you draw the line now between academics and the side hustle. But sometimes when I have no money to use for maybe supper or lunch, I take off for the event.
Okay, Robert, what is motivating you to have a side hustle in campus? And I know, number one, you are government sponsored student. Number two, LB is giving you the support. Your parents giving you the upkeep. What motivates you now to look for extra money?
For me, music has been my passion. That's what I've been doing since I was young, and I love music. I love singing. I like playing the organ. So basically, so much of what I do is because of passion. If it were otherwise, I could have been doing many other things, but my passion took me to music. That's where I am.
So you are just doing it because you are not looking for the money factor. You are doing it out of passion.
Yeah, I'm so much into passion rather than the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. And students from the University of Nairobi should also embrace this so that they can get extra money from these extracurricular activities from the school. Now, Robert, moving on, I want you to talk about other students. You know, there are these students who are government sponsored like you, but they are just in school. How can you maybe encourage them? Because market outside there is very hard, so that they can come up with something constructive, so that they get out of the school, they graduate, they can have something little from ASO when they are waiting to get maybe employment.
What I will say is that we should not focus so much on academics that we forget these other fields. Because for me personally, through music, through singing, I've met so many prominent people. I've gotten to create links with people. I've met so many big people in government. And no, through this, when you go out there, people tend to say there are no job opportunities. there is nothing in the market. But when you know someone, it's easier to survive out there. So when you get out here, do your hustle, you will get to go places, meet new people, and get all new experience. They will get to help you after campus.
So majorly, out of what you are doing as your extracurriculum activities in the school, they are giving you connections, whereby after you are done with your studies in the university, you can have someone maybe to link you outside to the job market.
Yeah.
That's very good. So keep it up.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see your dream?
For me, it's been my dream to compose many songs and have them being played out there in the market. I want people to be singing my songs and be happy. I want to play the organ for people and they become happy. My passion is to make people happy with my music, with my singing, with my playing the organ.
Having that passion in music, what other hustles do you do in the campus?
For me, I have engaged myself in many activities here in campus. Sometimes I distribute flyers. When a client calls upon my presence, I will be there. We distribute flyers. Then at the end of the day, we get a token. The token, mostly for that of distributing flyers, the token is a bit higher because the risk also of being in the road, a car can knock you down, you know. Yeah, so that also I do. Personally, I do online writing. I write essays for different organizations, students, online, and it pays very well. That one also needs time, dedication, but at the end of the day, you get that the pay that you're getting from it is the one that you can relate to the task you have done. Yes.
Is the choir management comfortable with you attending the choir activities on, let's say, over the Saturday and on Sunday?
Sometimes we may have issues with the officials in the choir, but for me, I know how to read the score. Actually, the score is what we use to teach music to the other choristers. But for me, I can miss practice, but then the score is sent to me. I get to solve the score. Then at the end of the event, I can sing the exact notes that are supposed to be sung. Maybe I don't come for practice. On the day you are told that you are not supposed to come for the event because you have not been there for practice. So it's a challenge, but for me, I've managed to overcome that challenge because I know how to read the score.
How many hours in that 24 hours have you dedicated for you, because we are doing this course, veterinary medicine and surgery? How many hours do you dedicate for that course?
For my academic work, I think up to 10 or 11 hours dedicated to my academic work. That's in 24 hours, 10 to 11. Then I think some 2 hours on the academic writing, that is the essays, online writing. Some 2 hours. Flyers, we don't distribute flyers every day, maybe on a weekend, because that's when people don't go, are many on the streets and on the road, so on the weekends maybe. Choir practice not every day, but for choir practice, I think normally 2 hours on a weekend, 2 hours.
Okay. Give me your parting shot. There are these students who are just in campus, yes, and they are waiting to maybe to graduate so that they go look for what they studied in campus outside there.
Yeah, for students in the university, what I will advise you is that don't dwell so much on academics and leave these other fields. Out here, through your side hustles, is where you meet great people, you meet many friends, you get to create your network. it's say that your network is your net worth. So when you have a greater net worth, then your net worth is growing. When I've met a lot of people out here who studied for something, a course in the university, but what they are doing out here is not what they studied for in the university. But they are able to survive because when they were in the university, they did not only focus so much on academics. They also had other side hustles that they took part in. Now they are able to cope up with the harsh environment. When what I will urge you is that don't dwell so much on academics. Find something to keep yourself busy and learn to manage your time well. Thank you.
Make sure while you're in school you do the necessary connections so that when you come out of the school, you have a link outside that can lead you to the job market. Thank you for watching. Let's meet next time. Thank you, Robert, for coming.
Thank you.
Asante sana.